What are some good facts about human psychology? We humans are created in a funny way. And what is even funnier is that we often think about how funny we are and take pride on this matter. Well, because we like to get associated with different synonyms which are not labeled on many other things. And this takes me to another funny level quotient of us humans is that we like to be a part of rarity, but we often knowingly become the part of the crowd. However, discussing here further about some facts that I feel are more a reality check, and we do it on regularly basis and not just a factual information. Also, these facts are derived through my own empirical knowledge and so I can back them on my shoulder. 1. We do not like to listen. Yes, we humans don't like to listen. Our ears are made gifted for that function, but in reality there is a block in our mind which restricts the information to pass it straight to our hearts and minds. We would definitely not like to do things which others tell us to do. We like to rule ourselves, and we often end up doing exactly opposite than what was expected when guided by others. So, next time someone tells you I'm a good listener, take him for a humanity check. P2. We believe costly things works better and is better in quality compared to cheap things. We like taking pride on our purchasing power. 3. Our wounds heal faster by a $500 medicine compared to $50 one. It is just because internally we know our capacity and we try to heal ourselves through mental signals. Our mind calculates opportunity costs much faster than we realize. 4. We like to be with people who say yes to us more often compared to the ones who say us no for something. Internally, we know the fishy side of it, but we still like to be with people who helps us climb the chickpeas tree with their artificial truth. 5. 90% of our purchases are emotional purchases. We humans are designed to make purchases through heart and not mind. 6. We like things which are harmful to us. It boosts our ego and mental immunity. 7. We are a little slow while consuming information compared to the speed when we are to deliver the information. 8. Our mind can adapt to negative thoughts, negative emotions and negative energy faster than the positive ones. 9. 25% of the day, i.e. 1/4 of our time, we are planning the events that are about to happen in our life. We live those moments in our brains through imagination. 10. Our mind can imagine and sense negative scenarios faster than the positive ones. We can jot down 100 more here and we will still think about that 101th with a negative thought in our mind. If you notice minutely the words used above, even my mind worked in a way that I could think about the negative side in a better way than the positive one when I read the question. It is natural. Negatives are infused in our mind already, and we train our minds through different techniques to rub out the positive ones from the whole lot of negative dust. When humans are placed in stressful situation, a hormone called adrenaline is pumped into our bodies. Adrenaline is often referred to as the fight or flight hormone. The job of this hormone is to prepare our bodies to do just that, fight or flight, by releasing large amounts of energy to our bodies. It causes our airways to open up so more oxygen is available to our bodies and blood is diverted from non-essential tasks to muscle groups that we need to at the time. The way to dissipate the adrenaline rush is to do the things that it is intended for, run or fight. Adrenaline is also released when we are angry. It has the same flight or flight use, but the situation in the modern human is quite different to that of the primitive human. We are subject to different threats and dangers. We can easily recognize an animal attack as being stressful, but when we are threatened with dismissal from our job, an inappropriate advance, an embarrassing situation or any other non-physical situation, our primitive reaction is the same. We produce adrenaline. But in modern society there is no release for this reaction. For example, it is socially unacceptable to start a fight with people who embarrass us. We can't jump up at a meeting and run for our lives. Therefore, the effect of the adrenaline is not dissipated and the result is stress. We should try to remember that we are not logical animals that are capable of some emotions, we are emotional animals that are capable of some logic. For the sake of our own health, we should all try to avoid conflict. It has been scientifically proven that there is no such thing as a male or female brain. We all have male and female features. In a primitive natural world, it wouldn't matter at all, but in a modern human society we have to define boundaries for legal and safety reasons. That's why we have male and female facilities. In this case, it's not a matter of prejudice, it's a matter of social cohesion. Homosexuality is a spectrum. Everyone has a place somewhere on that spectrum, and it doesn't matter where that place is. We should all know that any place on the spectrum is okay. Awareness and acceptance of these three important psychological facts could be of great benefit to everyone. The only good thing about human psychology is the knowledge that humans think according to human conditions. But because human society and condition evolves, this process influence human mind, and humans, naturally, will choose. If human psychology is that branch of psychology for the science of mind and human behavior, this is the one good thing about human psychology. The idea is to help people as regard their mental condition and their behavior. I guess this is where medical scientists assigned a terminology to particular mental problems in connection to human behavior. Presently, while conditions of human society materially expands, human mind shrinked to the pull of materialistic standards and choices. It is easy to think that we, as humans, were more influenced by technological advancement. And because humans, as rational beings, were gifted with the capacity to invent, to expand, to think and decide, we lived according to our choice. Although influences from people around us may play a big role in the choices we make, it is still a normal process when it comes to human psychology. Humans are seen as possessing the freedom to choose, to speak, and how to live their lives according to human laws. And that is a good human psychology. We aimed at coexisting, and supporting our people close to us or not. The kind of humanity that we became were positive effects of existing in a world fit for humans.